have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. The back's got it. Plenty space at the 20. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
He's got room to run. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And this one is caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Pringle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
He's in the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to chuck it again. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
To the air, it's Bailey. It's an out route, the catch made. Touchdown, Canes, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver, Kirk, perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical and their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down. We're going to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught with room to run. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He gets loose. Breaking tackles and going. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into the wall. They've got him for a loss. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They'll have to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Young. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we're to hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Notre Dame looking to convert on fourth down here. See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Irish. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. The last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? To throw, it's Bailey. The receiver makes the catch. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
This time it's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle made with a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Canes will have first and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Miami. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to find some room. It's Pringle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane. Pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes 1st down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Short throw complete to the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back to throw. It's Bailey.
Oh, my goodness. They made me go backwards to pick it. Come on. Look at that.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here backed up at the 1. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Great catch. They keep the drive going until first half of the 46.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch downfield. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. It's going to be
terrible throw. Such a free to throw the ball.
I like the quarterback's patience here. Instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Oh, I thought he was running. That's my fault, man. It's supposed to be a touchdown.
Return after the interception.
Send him on the street, man.
By this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the
I'll
run,
fuck that
but in
one.
zone defense with
Good D, though.
he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea.
So score right there. So you get the ball back and be up 2 because he's tough.
Missed this one, but keep
Oh.
running the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. To throw, it's Bailey.
Good read. Get out of there. Get out of there. Yeah. Yeah. Way to get it back.
Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Way to read that, man. That's all me from back. That's all me.
They have taken the lead in this semifinal game.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high
Way
school.
to make up for my mistake, y'all, on offense. Defense, to make up for that.
BAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Tackle made after a big gain. The timeout is called in fourth stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a deep completion. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. Running back grabs it on the screen. He's found some room at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offense. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. He escapes the pocket. Took contact on the throw. Jukes to get past the man. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. They bring him down, but now he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws the ball,
he couldn't get out there, boy. Hey, if I could have got to that linebacker instead of the end, that shit was going the other way. I knew exactly what you wanted to do.
A quick
I stuck on that line.
Back into this football game. Now Can the defense do their
Hey,
job?
we just
Get
gotta
a
keep
stop.
scoring.
Give this hot offense the football back.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Receiver in motion now. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him.
Of course, right?
He could go.
Of course.
A touchdown, Miami. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow, a takeaway and a touchdown. We are all tied up with a spot in the championship
Good
game.
dude. Good dude.
Well, the timing of this, not just coming up with this turnover, but the defense, opportunistic awareness, and being able to turn that into a touchdown. As you say, Chris, a tie game. Now everything's in front of us. Who wants to get to the championship the most?
Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
They pick six right back.
Offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Trying to find room. It's Young. Gets the first and still running. Both areas steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big time.
He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And that will give them the lead now.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT puts them in front by 7.
Wherever it's supposed to go.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time.
Better stop.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Scanning the field. It's Russell. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. field and in the end zone. It's Thomas. Loses the football. The scramble is on. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown. Still no answer for this offensive machine. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what you're supposed to do. A big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They always seem to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody on the outside who can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He fires downfield.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm. If they
Ooh, that's some bullshit. Boy, you wide open out, dude. You get your hands up that ball.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Get us a turnover.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone.
I get a stop. Got to get it right here. Got to get something.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Dropping back, it's Russell. Looking right, this one caught.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion makes it second down. Looking for a receiver. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. gun now on 3rd down. Punt over the middle. It's Moore. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down, spotted near the 41.
We're getting closer and closer to a stop. We're going to get one.
This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. This playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Heading to the 4th quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. On the ground, it's Pringle. He finds some space. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Miami. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Thomas. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Contact as he let the ball
Get it, man. Come on,
He's
man.
for a 3rd time tonight.
Hey, the game right there.
Nice
God,
return, but
dang.
finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. And he's brought down to the 16. He would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. It's reeled in. It's Young. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring out 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains with that incompletion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That's caught. It's Young. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fights off the defender.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th.
Good game, Miami.
Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Breaks into the open.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
The Hurricanes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Dropping back. It's a Russell. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
The Hurricanes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He will score! Touchdown, Canes! Now to try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And it's incomplete. Now, a very quick throw. 2nd and 10 here. Wants to throw it. They pressure it and get it. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. They'll mark off the penalty yardage. It's half the distance to the goal. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. He fires it down the middle. This one is dropped. No.
Hey, we can't catch no ball. That's it. Crazy how it changed like that after that fumble. Couldn't do shit. That's all right. You played well, man. Guess we deserve to go to the championship and not me.
A quick throw to the right. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They need.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40.
What you mean? What's my drink?
Play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly.
What's your drink? What's your tea?
Number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Working clock with the ground game. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for some space. It's Pringle. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back
Damn, I fucked this game up, man.
And continues to get positive yards.
Score was 49-42. It ended up being 49-77. Come on. That's ridiculous.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
He'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Good game, bro. Hey.